fuck out of this chick on Facebook? I really want to. Dear bitch, this is what she wrote on Facebook. Dear bitchy neighbors, if you're having issues with my cats pooping in your yard and me not cleaning it up, come talk to me. Don't call animal control. I still won't be able to clean up their poop because I don't know where you live. You're very pregnant and easily pissed off neighbor. Why the fuck are you letting your cats roam the neighborhood? I agree that the neighbors shouldn't have called animal control. They should have just killed the fucking cat. Why are you letting your fucking cats roam the neighborhood? Or unless maybe this person like lives on a fucking farm or something? Nah, and they're calling animal control? No way. And I know this chick. There's no way she lives on a farm. What? This chick got fat as fuck. Holy shit. She was like oh my god, she's huge. She still has like a small face and everything. What happened? This girl was like my size in high school, like super small, smaller. Holy shit. People call animal control on farms? No. That's why I said there's no way she lived on a farm. I've never heard of anyone on a farm calling fucking animal control. I guess it's possible, but for the two farmers that I've known, they would just shoot shit. If it was on their land, they wouldn't call the police or whatever, or animal control. Do you know what pregnancy? Yeah, she's had one kid, and I guess now she's pregnant with another one. Oh my god, she's got like the massive chin and everything. I want to show you guys, but I know you'll find it and like bully her, so. Should I leave like a mean comment? I can't believe she would post something this autistic. How are you letting your cat? Oh, and here's pictures of their. Oh no, wait, that's not. She's gonna insta remove me. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, shit. This has 10 replies. This comment has 10 replies, and it says, I'm going to be devil's advocate here. Oh, shit. All right, boys, let's read. Maybe this guy already went down our route. I'm going to be devil's advocate here because I could care less about cats. Domestic house cats are an invasive species not native to the Americas brought over during colonization. They decimate songbird populations and are so overpopulated they're becoming a hazard on roads. Keep your cats inside. Would you let your dogs just roam around unsupervised? The answer is no. No one can have their license to own one can have their license to own pets taken away in the state of Nebraska if their pets are not contained on their property. Oh shit. Hold on. Here we go. Thankfully, there are no leash laws for cats in Omaha, so it's perfectly legal for them to roam. What? There's no way this is right. Leash laws, Omaha cats. Could it be? Control F leash. Dogs in Omaha are required to be on a leash or confined to a yard at all times. There's currently no leash for cats. Dogs and cats that are not microchipped are required to wear collars and tags. Okay, so you don't have to have a leash on a cat. Can the cat really be allowed to roam? Cats allowed to roam. How would I find, Destiny, it's totally normal for outdoor cats to roam around the neighborhood in the suburbs? There's no way. Is this actually true? So I feel like I could kill a cat on my property. Am I wrong on that? If I went outside and there was a cat on my property, wouldn't I be able to kill it? Not shoot it because you can't discharge your firearm in city ordinance. But if I found a cat on my property, I know that cats roam everywhere, but there's no way that's allowed. That's crazy. Able to kill it. Why? Because it's an animal on my property. I don't know anything about that animal. I don't know if it's feral. I don't know if it's going to attack my kids. I don't know if it's fucking got rabies or some shit. And it's an animal on my property. I don't need a reason. Why the fuck would there be an animal on my property? That would be an asshole thing to do? No, it's not. Why? No, you're so presumptuous. You guys are so presumptuous that your animal can go and roam on other people's private fucking property. It's your animal. Contain it. Deal with it. I don't want it shitting on my property. I don't want it eating up birds or squirrels in my backyard. I don't want it maybe attacking my kids. I don't want it clawing or shitting up my fucking yard or like eating bushes or plants or flowers. Like, that sounds fucking crazy. How can you be so presumptuous to think that other people want your shitty fucking animals walking all over their shit? It's fucking nature, Limfeo? No, birds are nature. Squirrels and raccoons are nature. I'm losing a little bit of respect? Good, then fucking lose it, dude. Grow the fuck up, be an adult. You're buying a giant-ass fucking cat that terrorizes the fuck out of every animal species. Cats are horrible for fucking bird populations. They probably eat bunnies and rabbits and shit as well, right? It comes into my backyard or any piece of property. It could shit on something. It could attack a child. I have a kid. Sometimes he plays outside. It could eat your plants or your potted shit or stuff that you've spent money or time maintaining, right? Why would you presume that somebody else would be okay with your animal fucking around on your property? That's so crazy to me. This is something that we're never going to agree on because people are irrationally attached to animals, I think. I don't know. Feral cats not cover 98.8% of Australia. Feral property. Can somebody find me a law saying whether or not it's legal for me to kill a cat? Hold on. Can I kill a cat on my property? I'm curious. Most people are used to safe cats roaming around and haven't seen feral ones. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. If you get if you get bit by a feral cat, don't you have to go get rabies shots regardless? Can they test you beforehand? Or do you have to go through the whole battery of shots for rabies? If you get bit by a feral animal? Your kid isn't going to get attacked by the neighborhood cat? How do you know that? How would I know that? I feel like my sister got bit by a cat or a squirrel once and she had to go through the whole rabies thing. Are you saying you're allowed to kill any animal on your property? I feel like you should be able to. This is fucking private property, dude. It's my right as an American citizen. What the fuck? Because cats run away from humans? Not every cat, my dude. You get rabies shots immediately, tests take too long. Yeah. Yeah, native wild species you probably shouldn't be hunting in city limit. I don't think you should be allowed to because that's part of what you accept. When I purchase a house and I have a yard in the backyard, I accept that birds are going to come by, rabbits and squirrels are going to, but other people's cats that they purchase that is their private property, I don't expect to be. Can I legally kill a cat on my property? All right, let's read. This is from findlaw.com. I feel like it's not going to let you kill the cat because of animal cruelty bullshit. Your best pet for dealing... Okay. We all love our pets, but often that love does tonight, especially this training. But taking matters in your own hands might be a little too extreme. So you think about killing a cat, you should think about this first. Just about every state, animal cruelty. A person maliciously and intentionally maims, mutilates, tortures, or wounds a living animal, or maliciously and intentionally kills an animal is guilty of a felony. Maximum of a year and 20,000 in fines. Your best bet for dealing with a nuisance can is call your local animal control. Animal control will be able to seize a cat and either return it to owner, develop it, or euthanize it. Assuming you know the cat is feral, don't know who the owner is, or taxing... Ask your neighbor to keep his kitty out. And if you feel like escalating the matters, you might want to talk to... Well, this doesn't answer it at all. Is it legal or not? Can you shoot a stray cat? Can my neighbor kill my cats? Legally, I don't think he can kill your cat, but will he? I'm not sure. Some people are cruel, sick, and twisted. Would you kill a cat if it has a collar? Personally, I'm not sure. I would have to think about it a lot. I guess I haven't really thought about this much. What? Ah! Okay, let me read this. So her first response was, thankfully, there are no leash laws for cats in Omaha, so it's perfectly fine to have them roam. And then he responded, but you are mistaken. There are leash laws for cats in Omaha, just like Lincoln. And then the Nathan guy said, pets do not have the right to roam. There is a reason cities require registering one's pets. Why? Because those that care, businesses, will DNA test shit and you will be ticketed. If 3 notifications take place, one can lose their ability to register pets. Edit, if you don't register your pet, that can be taken away by law, especially if there is a trend of not following local statutes. She said, according to the animal control officer that was here yesterday, there are no leash laws for cats in Omaha and they legally can roam. That's so crazy. Whatever. Well, you're right to call animal control. I guess, since you can't kill it. Animal control list, yeah, well, we're already on it because some dipshit neighbor couldn't be bothered to come talk to us. Letting your animal roam in a city is a good way to never see your animal again. I would stop doing that ASAP. I appreciate your concern, but they love being outside, and the risks of them roaming are outweighed by the happiness it brings them. Aren't cats' lifespans cut in half by being roaming cats? Versus indoor cats? Wisconsin law. Except that reasonable force may be employed to drive off vicious or trespassing animals. The state of Wisconsin really made headlines when the Wisconsin Conservation Congress, oh, that's got to be getting rid of it, right? Passed a measure to classify free-roaming cats that did not display collars as unprotected species. The measure entitled question would have allowed Wisconsinites to kill such domestic cats just as long as they can kill other pest mammals such as, or just as they can kill other pest mammals. Proponents of the measure cite the damage to native fauna, especially species of songbirds caused by the roaming felines. I feel like it's like cut in half. Outdoor cats live less as they are exposed to virus, bacteria, accidents, and fights, which can endanger their health. A pet that spends more time indoors may live on average 2 to 3 years. Oh, outdoors may live on average 2 to 3 years less than a cat that lives exclusively indoors. Stray and feral cats live significantly less. On average, a stray cat lives 5 years if he is in a community of cats, and 2 to 3 if he lives by himself. This is how we do it in the North, boys. Oof, damn, there we go. I'm getting removed from this chick ASAP. 100% removed. Okay, I don't care. This bothers me. I'm very bothered by this discussion. I can't believe that you guys would buy animals and you think it's okay that the whole neighborhood has to take care of your fucking shit. Like, what a selfish fucking way to live a life. Don't buy a fucking animal if you can't provide for it. If you've got to let it roam all around the fucking neighborhood and fuck other people's shit up and eat fucking birds and get ran over by cars and attack kids and just be like, I don't know, dude. You're straw manning? I'm not straw manning at all. I don't want somebody else's animals walking around in my backyard. Like, is that... Like, this is my house. I pay for this property. I pay for this because I like this property. This is my house. It's my backyard. I don't want other people's animals roaming through it, shitting all over it, eating shit in my yard. Like, well, I don't know. Like, this, is that wrong? Is that like selfish of me that if I own your LOL literally over exaggerate? Okay, I'm sorry, my bad. Be American. Bring your kids up to be assholes to animals so they attack. Be Purple Cow. Never know more than like one animal in your entire life. Assume every single animal will never attack unprovoked. That's a really nice fucking life you live, Purple Cow. It's cool, or Purple Cow. It's nice that you live a life where you've never seen a violent animal before. Be careful if you have kids, dog. Maybe you haven't realized it yet, but there are animals that will attack unprovoked. I know that might be really hard to believe because you've seen all of like 2 dogs in your entire fucking life, okay? But believe it or not, there are animals that do attack unprovoked. Do you shoot all the squirrels in your yard too? No, you accept a certain degree of wildlife being here if you have a yard, okay? There's going to be rabbits, there are going to be squirrels, there are going to be birds, but other people's property walking around in my yard? No, that's fucking bullshit. I think your position is too extreme. My position of not wanting neighbor cats to be in my yard is too extreme? It's my yard. What the fuck? Where do you draw that line? What do you mean? This is my property. That I draw the line at the fucking property mark that the city of Omaha has agreed that extends to whatever my agreement is with the city for what the piece of property that I own. That's where I draw the line. It's a physical line. Rabbits plus squirrels equal okay. Feral cats equal not okay. Are you trolling? Yes. Yeah, of course. That's exactly it. What do you mean? Yes. Destiny went so far left he became an ANCAP. I think it's possible to argue that cats are somewhat included in the local wildlife category. What? No, they're not! Cats are not local wildlife. They're property owned by another resident in the neighborhood. That is property that's owned by somebody. Much the same way that I wouldn't want a neighbor's owned raccoons or squirrels coming into my yard. I don't want their owned property coming into my yard. Wildlife is not the responsibility of another person, so that's fine. It's not like I'm gonna sue fucking God for sending, or Mother Earth or Gaia or some shit for sending wildlife to my yard. But if it's another person that owns it, then yeah, of course.
Hey, Destiny here. Cats are now banned in chat. I'm doing...
You're fucking retarded. Destiny, you always advocate treating people the same manner you want, so you wouldn't want someone to kill your cat. If it happened, I would understand. If my animal was roaming in somebody else's yard and they killed it, like, I would be upset, but I mean, like, damn, dude, that's part of the risk you take when your animal starts roaming. Much the same if it got ran over by a car, if it got fucking ate by another animal, if it got stepped on or killed by somebody, like... You would never shoot said cat if it was... No, you would never shoot a cat because you'd never be firing fucking guns in the city at an animal. Like, Destiny, no, you wouldn't. Please stop lying. I know, dude. It's hard to believe that some people, like, assume responsibility for their possessions. I know that's, like, unbelievable to you, but I don't know, dude. Maybe I've been on my own for too long, and I buy my shit, so I don't want it to get, like, ruined or destroyed. So if I were to buy an animal, I wouldn't let it run around the fucking neighborhood and leave the chance of it dying, like, up to risk that a neighbor doesn't do something to it. I don't know. Huh. Oh, that Nathan dude replied. He's backing me up. We're both going to get removed. Oh, this guy. Oh, Nathan backed me up with an even better link. Cats allowed to run loose outside typically live only 4 to 5 years, whereas an indoor cat has an average lifespan of 18 to 20 years. Damn, Daniel. Can I leave the dog I trained to stop at my property line outside? Yeah, sure. If it stays in your yard, that's fine, dude.
Be yourself.
I love how Destiny jokingly accepts that he could be wrong in something. I'm not accepting that I'm wrong in this. I'm not wrong. Yeah, you guys are crazy, dude. I don't even know, man. I never mind, dude. All right, I love you guys. This is my house. This is my property. I own this. I own this. I pay money for it. I pay taxes on the property. This is my lot. This is my house. Keep your shit off of my shit. Don't let your shit come and fuck my shit up. I don't want it eating my plants. I don't want it pooping on my house.
Destiny, thanks for not reading my full post and just shitting on me for the first part.
No problem,
which
buddy.
I later qualified.
Before you leave, read out the comment you put. Oh, no. Destiny's gonna be out there with dog treats trying to trap the neighbor's well-trained dogs.
You're getting really catty with your chat B. Haha, nice Mimi.
Destiny patrols all 3 of his houses. We're gonna get like a camera system set up, and I'm gonna put it on the webcam. If you guys see cats, we're gonna run outside and fuck them up, dude. The problem is you're treating cats like they're cars, but people get connected to them like they're connected to people. You wouldn't kill a child's friend just because he's eating your plants. Dude, if there was a fucking neighborhood kid eating plants on my fucking property, he's getting his ass beat, man. No, well, it's different, dude. With a human, we're obviously...
Destiny is so wrong on this. Next thing he is going to tell us is he owns his videos and you can't just post them on your own platforms.
Destiny, it's just cruel locking your cat up so the general public accepts that cats just roam around. It's cruel. Then don't own animals. What? It's cruel to own an animal. This is the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard in my life. Are we fucking serious? You know which animals actually roam a lot and can't really be domesticated? Is coyotes. Do you know that? Wolves and shit? And you can't actually domesticate these. They're undomesticatable. So I'm gonna buy a fucking wolf, okay? But it would be cruel to keep it inside, so I'm just gonna let it roam the neighborhood, and you guys should understand. But I've trained it well, so it won't attack anything. But if you see a coyote, just leave it alone, or a wolf or whatever, just leave it alone, because it would be cruel to keep it indoors. If you think it's so cruel to keep a fucking animal, don't fucking buy one. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you serious? If you hire a cat hitman, do you think you could possibly be a tax write-off? Why am I so mad? Because I didn't think people would be unironically defending this chick. But I think they might be, dude. Oh my god. If your neighbor's property somehow blows into your lawn, can you just destroy it? Garbage can, newspapers, sprinklers. I think you're confusing whether it causes harm such damage to your property. Oh, yeah, sure. But I mean, there's a difference, right? If somebody's shit blows into my yard, right? Then, I mean, it happens, dude. If it's just like a trash can lid or some shit, like, sure, it happens. Like, yeah, then I'll go take it back or, you know, we'll chat and be cool. But there's a difference between something unintentionally blowing versus I'm going to let my cat roam the neighborhood and intentionally violate the property of every other person around me. There's a difference between those two things. What would be more reasonable is what if your neighbor had a giant fucking tree overlooking your house, okay? Let's say that this is your house, this is your neighbor's house. Let's say they had a giant fucking tree with huge branches that constantly fucking dropped over your fucking house. You better fucking believe I'm calling somebody to trim these fucking branches, and I'm gonna fucking bill you for it, right? Or more likely we would complain to the city, right? That the neighbor needs to do something. But like, yeah, like what the fuck?
Okay, let's check your logic against similar scenarios. What do you do if a furry with a cat persona wanders into your yard?
He gets shot just for being a furry. Yeah, calling animal control is what I would advocate. Listen, I've never seriously was saying that you should go out and shoot a fucking cat. I said a million times that you wouldn't go out and shoot the cat because for a number of reasons, mainly because you don't want to discharge your firearm. But calling animal control is 100% fine because you shouldn't accept cats roaming in your fucking property. But if somebody killed an animal roaming on their property, I mean, I wouldn't lose any sleep over it, and I'd be like, yeah, what the fuck, dude? What if your neighbor's dune bug was roaming on your property? Forbid cats from roaming is beyond retarded. I don't know. You're literally buying an animal. Like, oh god, dude, it just reeks of self. I hate animal lovers and animal owners, dude. It drives me crazy. Like, you reek. Do you understand how selfish that sounds? Like, dude, I bought an animal, so the entire neighborhood just needs to accept the fact that it's gonna go roaming everywhere, even though it's your animal that you bought. What if I just don't like cats? Like, and now I have to deal with it running all over my shit because you can't control your fucking animal?
I think the freedom to roam should extend to humans and animals. Having to put up with people and animals is a consequence of living in the city. If you want to be left alone
yeah, but
by
Aslan
a
doesn't free
houseboat,
roam.
but beware the fish. I think if a cat is on your property, you can legally fuck it.
That's a good compromise. What if you're allergic? Yeah, sure. I would agree if cats can actually bother you. Cats can eat your plants, which they do. They can shit and stuff on your property, which they could. Those are two valid reasons to not want cats on your property.
What if that Andy Milonakis dude walks into your yard and starts meowing at girls? Do you shoot him?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Holy shit. That's how you get a cat out of your yard. I'm sorry, dude. All right. Would you shoot it if you lived in a farm/rural area? I'm pretty sure farmers do that shit, don't they? Don't farmers shoot? I know that they shoot coyotes or whatever if they see that, or like mountain lions or whatever. I know that farmers will shoot that. I don't know about cats, but I think farmers usually keep cats on farm properties because the cats will deal with rodents or other pests, and they're usually not that intrusive, I think.
Camera out of my face.
Oh, you think
I've seen this. My dad shot every single... Are you fucking retarded? I don't know. Maybe I am fucking retarded. When I was younger, I took horseback riding lessons at a farm for like 3 to 6 months. It was over the summer and a little bit into the school year. And they had like 10 fucking cats that just roamed the property.
You're not very good at leaving. Be yourself.
Would they be able to tell if somebody else's cat was on their property and it wasn't their own? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it, but I don't know.
I am a free sovereign kitty. I do not recognize your laws and borders. Am I being detained? Am I free to go? Am I under arrest? Then unhand me, you
I
fucking
knew farmers who would
pig.
shoot roaming dogs because they were bigger threats than cats generally if you kept livestock. Oh, because dogs could actually like eat like sheep or some shit or attack and kill.